Hi and welcome to the Geek Legion of Doom. This is a superhero movie review and I'll be having a look at Thor. So Thor obviously based on the Marvel comic character, and this was one of the films that led up to the Avengers movie. Basically it tells the story of Thor, who is kind of a god ultimately of Asgard, and he's kind of kicked out of Asgard, sent down to Earth as a punishment because he's kind of brash and arrogant, and he's meets kind of the love of his life, played by Natalie Portman. Yeah. Her character's called Jane Foster. She's human, yes. And he's basically, all behind the scenes, his kind of adopted brother Loki is actually the one that pulling the strings and ultimately manipulating the situation, sort of try and gain power within the power of Asgard, between him and his father Odin, played by Anthony Hopkins. So, what did you think of the film?
I like the fact that he was like a really he was Thor was a bit of a dickhead, and then basically I like the bit where he fell in love with what's her name again, Natalie Portman?
Jane Foster. Yeah, it's the character Jane Foster. Yeah. Did you prefer the bits on Earth or the bits on sort of Asgard?
The bits on Asgard.
Yeah. What did you think of Loki, the bad guy?
I didn't like him.
No,
he had a nice smile.
Because a lot of the female fans, shall we call them, they kind of think he's like the hot stuff.
No.
Who did you prefer, him or Thor?
I like Thor.
Yeah.
Loki is just kind of looks like a rat.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, so obviously this one's directed by Kenneth Branagh, who obviously I think was a great choice for director, because he's obviously directed a lot of the sort of Shakespearean stuff and that before. Now, a lot of people sort of criticise that they don't like the sort of the stuff based on Earth, and it should have been more sort of based in Asgard. I have to say I actually prefer the scenes on Earth in that sort of aspect, but I thought they were quite fun. I thought the humour was very good. I quite enjoyed the fish out of water humour. I thought Chris Hemsworth did a pretty decent job. He wasn't my first pick, I'll be honest with you, as Thor, but I thought he did a pretty decent job. I thought Loki was a good villain. I'm worrying that Loki may be a little bit overexposed. Obviously, he's in the Avengers, he's going to be in Thor 2. I feel like he may be, because there's sort of so many fangirls kind of going bananas over him, I worry that he might become a little bit too overexposed. I didn't think he was a particularly good physical villain for Thor, because I thought the fight at the end was quite weak.
Yeah.
What do you think?
There's just lots of environment bashing.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, you want to see Thor, because he's a big guy, he's powerful. You want to see him smash something big, like he doesn't at the beginning. So I thought the action was kind of skewed to the beginning of the film, whilst I thought as the film progressed later on, it wasn't quite as good. I didn't think.
I know what you're talking about now, because there's that big monster at the beginning.
Yeah, which I think the best action was at the beginning of the film. I have to say, I thought Loki was probably one of the best well-written villains, because he is probably one of in the actual Marvel universe, that's in the Marvel-owned universe, I think he's certainly the most sympathetic villain. You can kind of see it from his side of, more than seeing like the Red Skull or anyone from Captain America. So I thought that was quite good. I enjoyed it. I don't think it was the strongest of the Marvel films. What would you give out of 1 to 10?
Probably 7 out of 10.
Well, I'll give it a 6, so I'll give it a 6.5 as a sort of average.
Yep.
So there you go. What did you think of it? What's your favourite Marvel pre-Avengers film? Leave us a comment and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.